There's going to be no gimmicks. It's just pure fundamentals. And he plays characters textbook and the way an honest man plays.
An honest man is the Tanya player?
MIT is an honest man. Now, he plays Tanya, which she isn't very honest, but MIT is an honest man.
No.
All right? And he's going up against Emperor Jupiter. This man, MVP of the tournament so far in my eyes, Wrestler Jax. He gets out of the death pool, hits the gotcha grab, the command grab brutality, one frame link.
Very, very difficult to do. And in the situation that he did it in, to make top 8.
Yes. Gets into losers, right? And then the last 3 people he beats to get to top 8, DJT, a Foxy Grandpa, and Hayate. All 3 of those players have won major tournaments. That is impressive.
Very, very impressive. And what's very interesting about, I feel like these guys come from 2 completely different backgrounds. Jupiter, not too much, hasn't been to every tournament, but this is the 3rd tournament he's attended for MKX, or the 3rd major, and he's made top 8 again.
Yes.
He never failed to make top 8, but I don't know where this talent is coming from. You can sit there and say, like, oh, you need to hone your skills and play with people over and over again, but Jupiter does not play offline with anybody other than his brother, who, you know, isn't playing at the caliber as these players you're going to be seeing here today.
These kids, man, they're something else.
I mean, definitely, he's very, very young.
There's something else.
Actually, both of them are very young, 18, 19.
True. Yeah.
And, you know, MIT, obviously, sponsored by YOMI, has access to his brother, who is a phenomenal MK9, Injustice, and MKX player.
Oh, and by the way, both of the Terry brothers are the only players, if I remember correctly, to have EVO top 8s in all 3 NRS titles has been of EVO. MK9, Injustice, and MKX.
I want to say MIT fell short for the first year at EVO.
He got the MK9. He picked Striker at
EVO,
MK9.
Okay.
You can never forget that.
MK9. No. For Injustice the first, but I forgot they were also
the second year he got it, with Deathstroke. But MIT is really on point. Shouts to Big E right now, you know, getting us some water, helping us out. You know, Big E always taking care of the boys. Spooky in the booth, hard work as always.
And it's cold.
But Jax, another thing that I like to talk about in this game. For some reason, in popular opinion with characters, people go to, okay, Variation X is the best, and they focus on that. Jupiter has claimed from day 1 that Wrestler Jax is some of the dirtiest stuff. Tick throws, command grabs, and everything else Jax already has. Insane buttons, insane pressure. And it's really come to show. All of the Jax players who were here that I saw all played Wrestler. Alucard, Jupiter, CD Jr., Manny, excuse me. And I forget another one, but all the and Tyrant. Oh, no, Tyrant stick to heavy weapons, excuse me.
Tyrant is heavy weapons.
But here we go.
That's just because he's a hitbox boy. He just wants those run cancels. So Jupiter getting it started with a lot of pressure and getting it going with the command grab. This is specific to Wrestler Jax. Those command grabs you see are not blockable, and they're only available in this variation. And Jupiter off to a great start.
And the crowd getting hyped for each slam. Everyone wants to see Tanya get slammed. But MIT's not worried about it. Gets a backdash out and baits out the armor.
Jupiter wasting the bar in vain. He's trying to close it out. He's not playing patiently at all.
And it's Tanya's turn. MIT teleport cancels, and Jupiter being very patient, just blocking right now. Eats the last Tompa, wakes up with the DP, but gets whip punished. MIT, strong resolve. He was down at least 60% in that round.
He was down a lot. Look how much he has left. Very, very great comeback by MIT.
All right, gets the forward 2 into the EX Tompa toss. Full combo, 26%. And MIT is on top.
Again, MIT hitting Jupiter. Jupiter is assuming that MIT is not going to finish the 3rd Rekka, and he's trying to punish, and MIT is just in his head.
And oh boy, here we go. No one wants to be in the corner against Jax. Ooh, the overhead dog pouncer.
Love it. Jupiter playing so aggressive right now. Just trying to get in that face, using the meter. Ooh. The second that he gets it, the second it's available, he's using it.
And the gotcha grab. Here we go. I think I smell a command grab. And MIT smelled it too. Here we go. Gets the string. Full combo. Walks into the corner. Does he have enough?
Again, the 3rd time he got hit by that delayed 3rd Rekka. He's falling for it every time. I guess what was going on in Jupiter's head is he's not going to do it again. All right, he's not going to do it again. All right, he's not going to do it again. And he did it. He's in his head. This is a 1st to 2.
And if you just take a look at MIT, it's a focused young man. Jupiter, you know, get some advice from Coach CD Manny right there on the side, and MIT's like, hey, let's play, man. I'm just going to look at the screen. I don't want to know what you're telling him. I got this.
MIT very, very confident.
Yes, Jupiter's one game away from being eliminated. His fantastic run so far. It's not a Cinderella story. Definitely not. Jupiter's definitely one of the favorites in his won his pool and expected to do great. But man, the caliber of competition that he's taken out. If you could add MIT to that list,
MIT and the rest of top 8,
please.
hopefully.
This tournament, 2 stacked. 2 stacked. This is godlike.
1 match away from getting eliminated from this tournament and letting MIT advance over him. Jupiter needs to win these next few matches.
All right, goes for the ground pound. MIT with the reaction. It jumps at the very last second, all right? Pressure time. Eats a back one for his troubles.
Oh, and I love MIT's decision to leave him standing, mix him up, reset him with a throw. Again, leaving him standing.
And there's a lot of respect. You can see a couple of frames with each fighter just standing there waiting to see what happens next. And MIT just beating him out with back one, and that's a pretty dominant round. 95% life lead. MIT sitting on match point.
I'm not really sure what Jupiter's trying to do in the corner on the wake up. It looked like he was trying to just jump away, and MIT was not having it.
And MIT caught pressing buttons, trying to counter poke, gets a gotcha grab for his troubles. And no punish on the down two.
Jupiter opting to, I think he's playing a little bit more patiently right now. Maybe that's what CD Jr. was telling him. And MIT reading the projectile and going for the punish.
Yeah. Oh, and the overhead slam, the dirty stuff. Jupiter's taking more chances now. Risky, but gets the jumping punch, converts to the dash punch.
Love the conversion. Gotta react for all those little tiny ticks in the air.
Wow, and both guys just waking up, and MIT attempting a third wake up at the meaty low stomp.
Now, it was a third wake up, but it was also a wake up with no meter.
Of course.
That's what's great about Tanya's drill kick, is she lowers her hitbox so low that it usually goes under.
And the double armor on the read and the DP going through Tanya.
All right, he uses the bar to convert into a much bigger combo. Hard knockdown.
36%, and Jupiter's in big trouble. MIT has no bar, and it's going to be Jupiter's turn, but man, MIT just so on point.
Down 2ing out of pressure, wasn't really sure what to do, and it paid off.
Yeah, and this time, yep, and he knew the armor was coming, baited it. Is it going to come again here?
Third time. Oh,
and Jupiter on his last legs. What will he do? MIT has 2 bars. Yep, and the anti-air. Yeah, Jupiter.
That's the end of that Cinderella story.
Yeah, gets a head shake. MIT stands up. Desyncs their controller for the crowd. Rio coming up.
I'm hearing boos. I'm hearing boos from the crowd.
Yeah, booing Tanya.
And if you weren't sick of Tanya, here's some more Tanya.
Here's the Tanya main for you.
I don't think Dragon's going to... Now, here's what's very interesting. Rio has this amazing arsenal of characters at his disposal. You know, I feel like he's mastered, or at least come close to mastering these characters. I don't know who he's going to pick against Tanya.
It's funny. You see, we talked about Jupiter and his Cinderella run. Excuse me, not Cinderella, but his fantastic